I surrender myself now into the vibration that we have known as the Divine Feminine in the name of Isis, that she may speak here tonight. My beloved sisters and brothers, it is with great honor and with great joy that I come to you tonight on this eve of independence, on this eve of a new wave of energy that is entering into our world. And I know that some of you, not all of you, but some of you, celebrate Independence Day. You celebrate this as a day that the United States freed itself from the rules and restrictions that felt like they were obsolete to you or to your ancestors, to your forefathers. But I am not speaking of a country, and I am not speaking of celebrating the past in this moment. I am speaking here today of a new freedom that is coming, a freedom that is coming as we step aside now from the oppressors. Who are the oppressors? It is not one group of people. There is not one group of oppressors and one group of victims in this world. There is not 1,000 of each. For every individual has both energies within him or within her. Each one of you has the opportunity now to step into your own freedom, to release yourself here tonight of the limiting thought patterns, the restrictions and the convictions that held you back for generation and generation. You do this for your individual lives, and you do this for the whole, for the collective, for we are feeling a bubbling up of energy. We are feeling a turning point. We are feeling an explosion like you would sense the volcano that rises up from within. But we are excited about this. And we know that some are moving forward with trepidation and anticipation. And we say to you that yes, there is upheaval. There is upheaval. There has been upheaval as we move forward. But know in the centered point that in that upheaval comes the freedom, in the settling of that, in the changing of your ways. And I speak to you of the collective, and I am not trying to invoke fear that something, as you would say, negative is about to happen, because that is not the case. There is much joy in the air here. We are celebrating a transition period in which the illuminators, the light workers, step forward and take the lead. Is that not exciting? Have you not been waiting for this time? And can you not now look within yourself and feel that realm and hold that within you so that you can rise forward and you can stand in that space of conviction and independence? So I speak now to each one of you as individuals, and I say to you that today is the day that you release the old patterns, that you release the oppression that is from within you, that you have carried down from the past, that your forefathers or the fathers or the ancestors or the people in the world or the human race itself has placed upon you. And you step forward now and you stand in the truth of the new day, the independence, the freedom of being able to stand in a place of joy and alignment, to see above that which was limited view of the past, to raise your head above what has been seen before, raise your head above the horizon and see the vast new earth that is forming. See the redistribution of energy and power as the illuminators are now positioned and ready to move. Look within yourself and know that as you envision your own individual life and the world itself, as you envision these in a new place that we know is your intention and we know is in your heart, I feel within each one of you listening a burning desire for joy and peace and the truth of love that you know to be within you. I feel within you a burning desire for that to embody you and your individual life and the life of the world itself. And so we come together today to infuse this, to empower this, to step together and to claim this. Claim this today. Let us begin now with the cycle of claiming, the cycle of manifesting, as many have said, or the secret, some have said, the law of attraction, the law of abundance. Let us review this one more time, placing within it all of the intricacies that empower us to truly begin the process of receiving the fullness of these manifestations on earth. You have known for quite some time that your thoughts create your reality. This world that you see as physical is much more fluid than you can imagine. For many years, philosophers have been able to say, if a single hand claps, can it be heard? If a tree falls in the woods, does it really fall, and does it make a sound? This is the question because one must be an observer for reality to occur. I did say that. In order for reality to occur in the physical realm as you know it, one must observe it, or it does not exist. So you become the observer of your own life, and how and where you place your attention in these observations will dictate how your life and how the world unfolds. How would you then place your attention as the observer? What would you like to observe? Would you like to observe the things that are beautiful? Would you like to observe the things that you want more of? For those are the things that you place your attention on, those things that you observe, those are the things that multiply and strengthen. So would you like joy? Place your attention on joy. Feel and find ways to experience joy. Would you like abundance and wealth? Place your attention on the flow of abundance. Live from that space as if it already is, and it will come. For that is the law of attraction. When you behave in this way from the very center core of your being, it will come. And then there is the idea of action and the trust in yourself to create what is beautiful. And I say to you that you will only create beauty because the power of creation comes in the divine, and to be in the divine is where manifestation occurs. Draw yourself back here always, back to the place of fluid love. Feel it, know it, and let it move through you. Many times you get a message for yourself and it says, I must do this in order for this to occur. And even as I have spoken here today and I say, place your attention on abundance, act as if you are already abundant and abundance will come. Many of you will question, does that mean I should go buy this? Does it mean I should take a trip? Does it mean that I should save money in the bank? How many ways can we interpret everything that has just been said? And I say to you, it is your intention that is the powerful place. Intend to feel abundance. Intend to place your attention in that realm. Intend for the highest good and attend to it by placing your attention there. Intend. The intention that you have when you align yourself with the highest intention that is within you. When you look at all of your actions, and all of your actions can move along a full spectrum of reaction. Everything that anyone does, whether you're looking at yourself or you're looking at someone else, everything that anyone does can be perceived as negative or positive depending on what you perceive the intention to be. Even you can act in certain ways, and if you do it to be manipulative or greedy or controlling, then it has one effect. But if you do it with the desire to be loving, gentle, opening, or supportive, it has another effect. So often as humans, we focus our attention on the action and we say, what is the right or wrong action to hold? And I say to you, what is your intention? Because when you pay attention to your intention and know that your intention can be multi-layered, you are human. And there is a part of you that may have some lower energy thoughts. And there may be a part of you that has much higher thoughts, beautiful, vibrant, high essence thoughts. But you probably move along that spectrum somewhere in the middle. Be honest with yourself. Know what you are feeling. take that moment to look within, to feel yourself, to be aware of all of your attention and all of your intentions. Be aware of what you are desiring from the lowest part of your ego to the highest part of your oneness. And then center yourself in. And when you feel yourself resting in a place of alignment where your intention is grace and love, still aware that there are parts of yourself that are intending from ego and parts of yourself that are intending from such a high level that you can barely understand them. But you know that the primary focus of your attention is in that centered point, that place where your love and your grace is filling you. Then take action. Take action in that space. That is when you know. When you feel yourself resting into that vibration, you know what action to take in that moment. And until you rest into that space, your actions will be all over the board. You'll be having all different understandings, all different insights. Let yourself explore them. Let yourself feel them. And then rest back into that gentle place. And from that gentle place, you know exactly what to do in each and every moment. And from that same gentle place, you can hear it in my voice. You can feel it in your heart as I speak. From this same gentle space is the place of receiving. So many times when you get to this place, yes, there may be actions, but the action is also the receiving. Sometimes you just have to receive. Sometimes you get to this place and it's just a matter of being and allowing the grace to pour into you, to feel it and to receive it, to know that to no longer reach for that which is outside of you, to feel that it is already right within you, to feel that essence of abundance, of joy, of partnership, to feel that right within you, to receive it and to allow it to expand into the physical form. I have spoken of a lot of things today. I have said a lot in a very short time. And I know that many of you say, I have heard this all, and some of you say, I'm not sure I followed. But all of it has gone into your heart and into your mind. That which you are ready to digest is poured deep within you. And that which you are not ready to digest will surface at the right time. But I call us all together because in this moment, our hearts have aligned as one, and I feel that. And even as I have aligned us all with my voice and my vibration, and as each of you have placed your intention in the space of love, I feel the strengthening power of our light. And I ask now that it ripples out into the world. I ask now that we collectively envision, each of us in our own way, a beautiful world. A world in which poverty is no longer considered an existence at all. A world in which everyone has access to food, to water, to abundance, to luxury, to joy. A world in which travel is easy and people gently learn to commune with each other in a space beyond words. A world where resources are abundant and replenished, where food nurtures the new earth, where we simply think and the beauty arises, where we physically reflect the beauty of our highest selves, ascended masters walking on earth. A world that joins together in the adventure of creation, exploring far beyond the battle, the war, the conflict that has been the story for so long. Exploring beyond the land of the physical earth into the realms of spirit and beyond. However you see that, whatever your heaven on earth would look like, rest into that now as our energy joins together and draws that vibration in. For in this space, each person will see and observe exactly as they desire and as they need. We hold this space now. Imagine the other people on this call and those who will listen later, all standing in different parts of the world, illuminating, welcoming the world of their dreams, and in that same space creating a landscape of beauty, abundance, and joy for others. Feel yourself feeling the other beings. You are not alone on earth. Just allow yourself in this moment to feel the grace and the love of all those illuminating truth and understanding in the world. And then allow yourself to look at those who have not understood yet. Those who are still acting from the place of survival, ego, greed. There is nothing more beautiful that we can offer than to pour love onto them, to see ourselves in them, and to welcome them to us. Think of the places of the world that are now exhibiting conflict, whether it's somebody's home or country, or government, or a business. Pour your love into those places now. No judgment, no resistance. Allow the power of the love to move into those spaces, realizing that when you stand in this power, you have the greatest strength and the ability to transform. Watch the waves of color move across the earth as the love pours down in, without resistance, without battle, without conflict. There may be a part of you that says, this can't be true. I must resist that which is not right, that I do not believe in. Allow the love to pour into the part of your mind that has these thoughts, to those obsolete cycles of understanding and limitation, circling us back to remember that where we are today came from letting go, from saying no to the restrictions, the limitations that held the people of the past back. Let us say no to those restrictions that wish to hold us back. Not by pushing against them, but moving forward, by pouring them with love and choosing a new way. I come here to you today to speak, and I am very excited. I have great anticipation. We have waited for this time for a long, long journey, and it is here. Brace yourself in the love and prepare yourself now to receive the joy, the abundance, the life that you desire, to hold steady in the transformation, to be witness to others. For this is the time. Independence Day arises within us as individuals and as a whole. And so it is.